Sophia was a bright and cheerful student studying in the 7th grade. The long-awaited summer holidays had finally begun, and she was thrilled to be away from school for a while. Sophia's mother was a teacher at the same school, and she always kept a close eye on her daughter's academic progress. Fortunately, she had every reason to be proud. Sophia was not just an intelligent student but also the top scorer of her class. Her hard work, discipline, and dedication had always impressed her teachers and made her mother especially proud. As soon as the holidays started, Sophia decided to make the most of her time. She wasn't one to spend her vacation simply lounging around or wasting time. She had made a personal plan to learn something useful and fun during the break. And one thing she had always wanted to learn was how to cook sweet dishes, especially the one dessert that brought a smile to everyone's face in her home: pudding, a traditional rice pudding beloved across generations. One sunny afternoon, Sophia approached her mother with a sparkle in her eyes and a determined tone. "Mom," she said excitedly, "I want to learn how to make pudding. Can you please teach me?" Her mother paused, smiled warmly, and responded, "Baby, pudding is not as simple as it seems. It's a bit of a complicated dish. Every ingredient has to be added in a particular order and in the right amount to get the perfect taste." Sophia, ever enthusiastic, said, "Mom, I will note everything down step by step. Please teach me. I really want to learn." Her mother, touched by her daughter's dedication and willingness to learn, nodded with approval. "All right then," she said, "come with me to the kitchen. I will explain everything in detail, from the ingredients to the proportions and the order of adding each item." Sophia was overjoyed. She quickly grabbed her notebook and pen and followed her mother to the kitchen, eager to begin her culinary adventure. Her mother started, "Listen. The first and most important ingredient for good pudding is fresh milk. The taste of the dish depends heavily on how fresh and creamy the milk is." Together, they poured fresh milk into a deep cooking pot and placed it on the stove to boil. As the milk began to heat, the kitchen was filled with a pleasant aroma. Her mother explained that the milk needed to be cooked until its color changed slightly and it thickened a bit. After some time, Sophia noticed that the milk had started to turn a creamy shade. That's when her mother gently added rice to the boiling milk. She turned to Sophia and said, "Look, the rice should be soaked beforehand and cooked until soft. Once it blends well with the milk, then we'll add sugar." Sophia carefully noted down every step and observation. She wrote about the consistency of the milk, how long to cook the rice, and when to add the sugar. Her mother continued to stir the pot with love and attention, occasionally letting Sophia try her hand at it too. Then came the moment for sugar. As the grains dissolved into the mixture, the aroma of sweet rice pudding filled the room. Sophia's excitement grew. She couldn't wait to taste the result of her first attempt at making a real dish. Her mother said, "Now comes the final touch, garnishing." She took a clean dish and gently poured the steaming pudding into it. Then, she carefully decorated the surface with chopped almonds and golden raisins, adding color and richness to the already delightful dessert. "Look at the beautiful color and texture," her mother said with pride. "This is what a perfectly made pudding looks like." Sophia admired the dish, feeling a sense of pride she had never felt before. She had actually helped create something that looked delicious and smelled heavenly. She quickly noted the final steps and ingredients, not wanting to miss a single detail. Her mother smiled and said, "Now take this and put it in the fridge. We'll eat it together at dinner tonight." Sophia did as she was told, her heart full of joy. She placed the dish carefully in the refrigerator and closed the door with a sense of accomplishment. That night, the family gathered at the dinner table. After the meal, Sophia's mother turned to her father and said with a beaming smile, "Guess what? Our daughter made pudding today." Her father raised his eyebrows in surprise and delight. "Really?" he exclaimed. "Wow, that's incredible. Our daughter made such a difficult dessert?" "Yes," said her mother proudly, "and she did it all by herself, following each step carefully." Just then, she brought out the chilled dish of pudding and placed it on the table. The aroma alone was enough to make everyone eager to try it. They each took a spoonful and were instantly impressed by the rich flavor and creamy texture. "This is wonderful," her father said with genuine admiration. "You did an amazing job, Sophia. I'm so proud of you." He lovingly kissed her forehead and reached into his pocket to hand her a small reward, a token of appreciation for her efforts. Sophia blushed with happiness. It wasn't just the compliment or the reward that made her day, it was the fact that she had learned something new and meaningful, something she could do again and again to bring joy to her family. That summer evening was one she would never forget. The warmth of the kitchen, the sweet taste of homemade pudding, and the love of her family wrapped around her like a soft blanket. And so, Sophia's summer vacation wasn't just about holidays and rest, it was about learning, growing, and sharing sweet moments with those she loved.